Welcome back to my crib, guys. I know it has been almost 2 years that we have been out of touch, but trust me, it's more beneficial to you guys, like for real, because right here is a more experienced trader with 2 years plus to his Forex experience belt. So trust me, I have seen it all. I wouldn't say I've seen it all, but at least I've experienced a lot of it, a lot of ups and downs. I've used this technique that gave me the bang, that gave me the wins. So I'm here to tell you guys about it, fill you all in what it takes to stick to this strategy and how good it is. So stick in and we would dive into it right now. So in this video, I'm going to talk about Fibonacci and how it's the real deal, how it's the killer, the bang, how it gives me the wins. Although it's going to give you a few losses, but the wins over the losses, wow, it's way too far. Like the margin is way too far. So we all heard about Fibonacci. I would say from stories, folk tales about Fibonacci predicting artworks, flower petal formations, and also in business, because trust me, it's the big bang in business. I repeat, it's the big bang. It's the big bang in business. It has predicted so many market wins, so many market turnovers. So I'm going to tell you how it all works and how it's good for your trading. So I met Fibonacci back then in 2018. I read books, some PDFs on Fibonacci. Back then it was all complicated. I used it once, I used it a few times, I picked up some wins, but based on the fact that there are all this ICT, all these strategies, SMC, all the strategies were just out there. I wanted to test the whole of it to know which is the best. And before you knew what happened, I dropped Fibonacci for the rest. And before you know what goes on, you get to see your head clouded with so many strategies. And before you know what goes on, you keep getting losses, because Forex is meant to be simple. It's meant to be simplified. It's not meant to be filled with complicities. So once I got the revelation about Fibonacci through the books I read, that is when I had to okay, let's stick to Fibonacci. So the markets dealt with me before then. I had chaos. I was in chaos. I traded Euro USD, I traded BTC USD, I traded what's it called, the British Pound USD, the cable. I traded even the USD card, Japanese USD. That fucked all those force off last year during the Ukraine war. I traded it all, and at some point I was like, see, all this thing is just going to make things worse for me. Let's stick to one basis. Let's stick to one currency. But that's when I picked up Aussie USD, and Aussie USD has been the killer for me. It has been giving me those wins. I landed all the zones, use Fibonacci on it, and I got to see how the market trends, how the market ebbs and shows. I had to see the ebbs and shows of the market, ebbs and shows of Euro, Aussie USD. So, I got the revelation about Fibonacci, let's say early last year, on how Fibonacci numbers, how special it is. Something back then I called it my magic OB. That's my magic order block. I told my friends about it. They were all crazy. They went crazy about it. How I did mathematical calculations on numbers, and I got the exact price changing numbers. You understand? Numbers that gave us 50 to 100 pips back then. So I kept on practicing on it, and it was fantastic. The wins were very, 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 very sure. The wins were much, and before you knew what was happening, all of us, we now had to okay, let's focus on Fibonacci. Let's leave all other strategies, whether ICT, whether SMC, all of them. Let's just free all of them and just focus on Fibonacci. And that decision, trust me, was the best decision ever as a Forex trader. So Fibonacci is the real deal. Trust me, it is. So in Fibonacci, the next video I'm going to upload, I'm going to give a detailed explanation on what Fibonacci is and how you could go around Fibonacci. So the next one, you get to see what Fibonacci is all about, how it's how the retracement works, how the extension is being placed, the key levels, because that's the major thing, the key levels, because there's also what I call a top-down analysis on Fibonacci, whereby I run a top-down analysis from the daily to the weekly to the monthly charts. I didn't say 4 hours, I didn't say 3 hours, I didn't say 30 minutes, I didn't say 5 minutes. I don't work with those shits. I just use it for my entry. But these are the top-down analysis. These are the time frames that matters to me is the daily, the weekly, and the monthly. So I'll give those explanations on my next video. So trust me, this is going to be the best decision you ever made. I see great wins this 2023. I see people going to make lots of money this 2023. I'm going to see lots of people make right decisions, proper decisions. Forex is not all about wins. We're going to pick a few losses, but at the same time, let's see the wins. So stick to the channel and just wait for my next video. My next video, you see it all and how it works. Stay tuned and God bless. 2023 is going to be the bank, trust me. Stay tuned.